knows Cyprus.
Nobody knows Cyprus.
Professionals? No.
Have you ever did the duck
But he
walk?
knows Cyprus.
Yes.
You're from London. You know,
I gotta come up to Boston and check it out.
Absolutely. A little change of scenery.
Yeah. I mean, I've been to Provincetown, to Cape Cod, and Martha's Vineyard, but I just shot right through Boston.
This is in Plashes. In Plashes.
How you doing? Where you from? From France. Thank you for the Statue of Liberty. You're welcome. Where you guys from, son? Well, Northern California? All right, welcome. Enjoying New York?
Oh yeah.
Good.
Always been.
All right. What about here? Where you from?
Denmark.
Denmark. Welcome.
You never fun, do I?
You having a good time? All right. Where you from?
New Zealand. New Zealand outside the university. That's outside Italy. That's outside Italy. Ακριβώς θα να δω και έχουν το πόδι που κάτω.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, there was another building that if you look behind the Battery Park City is a tall white building with a green pointed like prickly top. That is called the Woolworth Building. And in 1913, the Woolworth Building became the tallest building in the world at 60 floors high. Now you're familiar with the five and dime department stores, the Woolworth department stores. Well, Frank Woolworth, the owner, he was generating so many nickels and dimes around that time that when he purchased the building from Cass Gilbert, the designer, he paid $13.5 million in cash for the Woolworth Building. Now look at this pier we're approaching, right here with this small little tan building. It almost looks like the letter H. And if you look on the Jersey side, there's an identical pier. That's because right now we're about to go over what we call the Holland Tunnel. Now the Holland Tunnel is a motorized passageway that allows cars, trucks, and buses to drive into the ground from the state of New Jersey, from the state of New York. And they go so deep that they go under the Hudson River and they come up and out in each state. Now you're looking at me, friends, like, you know, saying, okay, Lee, you're telling me these cars are going under the water, but how do you breathe? Well, these buildings, they're the ventilating systems. They suck out the dirty carbon monoxide through a filter, and they pump in fresh oxygen for us to breathe as we drive through the tunnels. All of the tunnels have them in here in New York. The Lincoln Tunnel, the Brooklyn Battery Tunnel, the Midtown Tunnel, and this is the Holland Tunnel. Ladies and gentlemen, our next stop is Greenwich Village. Now, Greenwich Village is known for the bohemian lifestyle that live and hang out in Greenwich Village. A lot of people that surround themselves around the fine arts field, they love to hang out down in Greenwich Village. What I personally love about Greenwich Village is that there are thousands of ethnic restaurants. And on beautiful days like today, they bring the tables and the chairs outside, and you can literally dine on the curbside of the store, admiring all of the culture that's going through New York in fashion. Now, I personally nicknamed Greenwich Village the melting pot of the world because all walks of life will walk through Greenwich Village. Ladies, you want to go back to your cities and your countries with that fabulous New York City makeover? Come on down here to Greenwich Village. They have boutiques, they have shops. I mean, you walk into these boutiques, they have these one-item articles of clothing. You go into the salons, you tell them how you want your hair, your nails, your pedicures. You walk in, but you walk out in New York City. Fabulous. This is Greenwich Village, ladies and gentlemen. This is our next stop.
Πολλά καλός performer.
Very good.
Excellent performer.
Melody, thank you. Yes.
Frank Sinatra.
Πρέπει να το αφήσουμε κανένα tips, Κάποιοι tips are appreciated.
Ναι, πού το λέει?
Λέει κάτσε.
Μα από εκεί ποτά, επειδή σήμερα κάνω τα λίσια μου 5, ποτά 5, δηλαδή την περιστική φτύνη.
Παντού.
Τώρα ακούτε τη φωνή.
Ακούγεται παντού. Όλα ακούν.
Όχι, δεν έχω. Da caffè sto pure Nicola. Marina 10 Piazza